Hello, students. Today we are diving into a fascinating and often a sensitive part of language, idioms about death, about illness. These expressions might sound poetic, mysterious, or even a little surprising, but they have been used for centuries to talk about life's final chapter in a softer, more symbolic way. So, without much ado, let's start. The first one is feeling under the weather, which means feeling sick. For example, I'm feeling a little under the weather today, so I think I wouldn't want to come for a movie with you. From frying pan to fire, which means to go from bad situation to worse. Shifting to the hospital was like frying pan to fire. Next, kick the bucket, which means die. He kicked the bucket yesterday after a prolonged illness. Sick as a dog, which means very ill. I am sick as a dog. Next one. Green around the gills, which means to go white because of illness or fear. He went green around the gills after hearing the news about his medical report. Bite the dust, which means to die or lose. Another one of my classmates bites the dust. Catch your death, which means catch serious illness. That means you're almost nearing to the death. You will catch your death if you go out without your raincoat. Next, gone to a better place, which means died, dead. Rahul is in a better place. Let's all pray for his soul. At death's door, which means very sick. We went to visit Raj at the hospital. He's at death's door. Looked like death warmed up, which means seriously sick. It looked like death warmed up. So it can be a continuation of the previous sentence as well, where you say you went to visit somebody in the hospital and he looked like death warmed up. On the mend, recovering from sickness. Meera is on the mend after the visit to the hospital. So probably somebody was seriously sick and they're recovering now. Out of sorts, which means not feeling good or not you're not feeling the usual chirpy person. I am feeling out of sorts today. Out of commission, temporarily out of action due to sickness. He is out of commission due to corona. In bad shape means feeling sick or you're hurt. Thomas is in bad shape after his accident. Have a bug. This have a mild sickness. It's generally something to do with the stomach. He has a bug. Few days of rest will do him good. Put on ice means put on hold due to illness. The plans are put on ice as of now. Burned out, which means feeling tired due to stress and sickness. He felt burned out after working non-stop for 48 hours. Have a bug, we've already covered this. Drop like flies, which means we have a lot of people falling sick at the same time. They drop like flies because of the pandemic. Next, not up to par, not feeling as usual. You've done a similar sentence earlier. On the sick list, to be absent from work or school due to illness. Rahul is on sick list today. Cough up a lung, which means cough a lot. He seems tired today. He coughed up a lung. Off color, looking pale because of sickness. Why do you look off color today? Become a memory, dead but remembered. So when somebody is dead and you remember them, or that is what you say, they became memories. Next, pass away, which means die peacefully. So generally when somebody dies in their sleep, they're not suffered a lot. we tell them they passed away. So, for example, Juan passed away yesterday. Breathe one's last. That means last breath before death. He breathed his last on 2nd of January. Gone to a better place, death and in heaven, because heaven is the ultimate best place to stay. Meet one's maker. Face judgment after death. So when somebody dies, you just refer to them that he's gone to meet his maker. No longer with us, which also means dead. So instead of saying he's dead, we just say he's no longer with us. Lost their life. So here, when you say lost your life, is generally in an accident or in a war. So he lost his life in the Second World War. Laid to rest, which means buried the dead. He was laid to rest in the cemetery. Left this world, which means dead. So you say he left for his heavenly abode on 2nd of January. Answered the final call. Died when it was time. Slipped away. Died quietly. You say he slipped away on certain date. Off to the great beyond, which means again dead. Next, rested in the arms of angels. So died and then is in peace. 6 feet under, which means buried underneath. So generally when you say that somebody is dead, you say he's buried 6 feet under. At pearly gates means he's entered the heaven. Found eternal rest. That means dead and resting forever. So any doubts that you have, you can mail it at littlefencesinstitute@gmail.com. Thank you.